Precious Mzea Sakalenji, good afternoon and welcome to Camnet TV and Midday News. The headlines. People exhibit reluctance to hand over illegal firearms. A 21-year-old scammer of LUSAKA sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. Join me with the details after this commercial.
Team, the trajectory of the business looks very positive, and it looks like we'll be able to launch the mission.
There's so much data.
Mom?
Yes, baby?
It says here, global warming and climate change is caused by the pollution from careless activities of human beings.
Wow!
Son, do you know I can turn my phone into a TV remote?
How's that possible?
It's so easy. Check this out.
Be smart, be fast with mega data from Zamtel. Get your 15 GB mobile data for only 100 kwacha, 30 GB mobile data for only 200 kwacha, and your 70 GB LTE data bundle with free Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Visit our Facebook page, website, or service centers countrywide for more information. Zamtel, your digital lifestyle partner.
Another Midday News in detail. Residents of Chikankata district of Southern Province have called for the construction of a police post in the district following the closure of Malabo police post months ago due to its dilapidated state. In an interview, Area Member of Parliament Ms. Jacqueline Sabao says the closure of the police post means the district has been operating without any formal police structure as it was the only one in the district. Meanwhile, the Upper Kalea Council, Mr. Davis Katoa, adds that there is need for more police staffs as only 3 were working from the said police post but have now been forced to use a small one-roomed unofficial structure due to the lack of a police post.
This is what is left of Malabo Police Post of Chikankata District, which now stands a shell of its former self. A glance at the outside of the building reveals its dilapidated state as the paint has chipped off, while the inside is much worse, being filled with broken down infrastructure. Upon entering the building, one is first greeted by a stench, which not only comes from the unsanitary police cells, but also from the toilets, as the plumbing system in the building is broken down. Due to its unsanitary condition, health authorities advised that the place be vacated due to potential health hazards, leading to its closure months ago. This, however, has concerned residents who say the lack of a formal police structure in the district is posing as a security concern, as the area records many crimes, chief among which is animal theft.
So twalomba nohulumende kuti amutulanganye guli jeji oguno 1 guli ngombe guli baba ngombe mbanji 2 guli madefilers mbanji guli bagitamirandu isienisi ni gululwana guli mababa nanywa bokoko bantu balalwana balango so kuko kubatola it takes jilatola mazuba manji kuti bamunyamu noguno kujiradura kuti bakakusiye kumazavuka kumasera so tulalomba transport oguno kujikankata tatu jisi place ni mpati basirikani mabusu alamana kumana kutalika kwenda kuzwa kokuno kwasika kuna maira kwanga muntu kuzwa kokuno kwasika kwa akantu kuzwa kokuno kwakusikira kwa pigo musirikano omwe uli palipengede tuyandavyo aba mwamba pe motoka.
In an interview, Area Member of Parliament Ms. Jacqueline Sabao says the police post was the only one in the district.
At the moment, we don't have a police. We've closed this. This thing is stinking, it's dirty. There are a lot of things happening in this building, and human beings can't be in this place. So as a government, you have to consider Chikankata people. And we've had challenges as people of Chikankata because of people who steal animals from our community. We don't have where to take these people because this place has been closed.
In adding his voice, Upper Kalea Councillor Mr. Davis Katoa says police from the police post are now operating from a one-roomed unofficial structure, which is not ideal.
Now they have shifted to here. Now there are problems. We only have 3 staff. We need more staff here. And these staff have no accommodation. If the government can consider to construct staff houses for these officers so that we can have a recognizable police station at Malabo here.
National statistics indicate that an estimated population of 128,000 people occupy Chikankata district, necessitating the need for urgent action from the relevant authorities to safeguard lives and property. Zipporah Mshala, Camnet News.
A 21-year-old scammer of LUSAKA's Midday has been sentenced to 2 years imprisonment for impersonating and forcefully obtaining money from people online on pretext that he sells various products online. This was in a case in which Paul Kawewe was charged with obtaining money by false pretense contrary to Section 309 and personation contrary to Section 378 of the laws of Zambia. When the convict appeared before the Lusaka Magistrate Court Friday, admitted to falsely presenting himself as a businessman and owner of the company, namely Chanda Brian, and obtaining a 3,500 kwacha from Mwabam Sama on account that he was going to sell an iPhone to her.
Now, I started last year.
After duping people of their money online in order to have a lavish life, 21 years old Paul Kawewe, who have to spend 2 years of his life in a correctional facility, reflecting on his action following a 2 years jail sentence that has been slapped on him by the Lusaka's Magistrate Court. Kawewe, a scammer of Lusaka's Mtendere compound, admitted before court Friday morning of obtaining money by false pretenses contrary to Section 309 and personating contrary to Section 378 of the Penal Code Chapter 87 of the laws of Zambia. In July 2021, he falsely presented himself as a businessman and owner of the company, namely Chanda Brian, an online business operating on Facebook, selling shoes and clothes, when in fact not. Facts before court indicate that on the 28th of November 2021, the complainant in this matter came across an advert on Instagram which advertised iPhones for sale. She liked it and got in touch with the convict, who said he was selling at 3,500 kwacha. She was then instructed to send the money via an Airtel number, and upon him giving her a confirmation of having received it, without any hesitation and second thoughts, he blocked her. In his mitigation this morning, he pleaded with the court for lenience, explaining that he is the only child of his parents and takes care of them. However, the court passed a sentence of 2 years imprisonment in both counts, which will run concurrently on account that there is an increase in the number of people being swindled online. According to the police statement, they indicated that they found him in possession of 25 SIM cards. The convict, who was well known on his Facebook page as boss of the Big Boys Club, was nabbed for multiple cyber-related financial crimes for impersonating people on various social media platforms through advertising fake products online. Miriam Kemba, reporting for Camnet TV News.
In other news, United Party for National Development National Youth Chairperson Gilbert Luswaniso has challenged political parties to create programs aimed at sensitizing their youth on how they can contribute positively to the country's economy by creating cooperatives. In an interview, Mr. Luswaniso states that while there has been a creation of the Ministry of Small-Medium Enterprises, many youth, especially those in political parties, are proactive in farming. Parties are not proactive in farming cooperatives as they become accustomed to handouts. He states that it is only when youths engage in productive activities that vices such as cadreism will begin to phase out.
It's a process also, from handouts to real empowerment. It's not an easy thing because mostly of young people, not young people, but women, generally even the Zambian people itself, were depending on the handouts. So it's a process. By ensuring that we sensitize them, rehabilitate them in the mind that the foundation we are making today is for tomorrow, not for today, it's for tomorrow. Because we are getting older at the end of the day. Are you going to depend on handouts? The answer is no. So the creation of this cooperative and limited companies, it becomes an activity to the youths, not only UPND, but the all youths across the country. I'm not the only national chairman for UPND, but the all youths in Zambia, they're under me. So I need to ensure that now we participate so that that empowerment, for instance in Kawata, I'd want to see all the youths in Kawata now, right behind the member of parliament. That's the way they need now to make all those cooperative and to ensure that now they trouble the member of parliament the councillors, to ensure that that CDF money, the people of Kawata benefit through activities in terms of infrastructure within Kawata constituency. That's what we want to see now. And that's what we need to see in our country. We need to participate at the grassroots level, all of us. That's why President Haga in HLM deliberately cut the money 25.7. Let's take it back to the people at the community level.
Inspector General of Police Lemi Kajowa is disappointed with the low turnout of people surrendering illegal firearms to the police countrywide. Mr. Kajowa says there is despite extending the fire amnesty period aimed at giving all well-meaning citizens time. The Inspector General says the response from members of the public has been low, despite offering motivation by money as a token of appreciation to those that would provide the police with information that would lead to the recovery of any illegal owned firearm. The police has meanwhile extended further the amnesty period by 7 days effective Friday 11th February 2022 to Friday 18th February 2022.
With all these efforts, we only recovered 28 firearms countrywide. 20 from Southern Province, 5 from Northwestern Province, and 3 from LUSAKA Province. Immunity from prosecution was granted to members of the public who could voluntarily surrender illegally held firearms to the firearms registrar at police service headquarters or any nearest police station. We are again extending the amnesty period by 7 days, beginning from today, Friday, the 11th February 2022, to Friday, 18, 2022. Thereafter, we shall embark on an operation to get rid of community illegally owned firearms. We shall not cast a blind eye on people who were brandishing firearms on social media platforms or in communities. These will be pursued by police until all illegally owned or unlicensed firearms are retrieved.
Well, that news item brings us to the end of Camnet TV Media News, but before we go, here are the headlines once again. Police exhibit reluctance to hand over illegal firearms. A 21-year-old scammer of LUSAKA sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. Thank you for watching. I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Pleasant viewing.